Good afternoon, Bulldog family. This is Campus Connect forecaster Jordan Darensberg here. And look at these lows this morning. We're at 56 here in town and 57 over in Noxubee County of Macon, Mississippi. It may feel like a nice average low, but it's actually closer to the average high for our area for this time of year. So that's a really big deal because it's going to be really warm later in the day. Right now, Starkville, we don't have a reading, but we do have 65 in Macon and 67 down in Louisville, Mississippi. As we head into our almanac today, our high today is 67, well short of that record of 77 in 2007, but our low of 54 was well above the record low of 14 degrees. That was set back in 1977, which was during the Carter administration. As we head into our temperature trend, winter, as I've talked about in the past, has been missing in action. Friday is going to be a high of 82, so it's going to be a good day to find shade when you need it, but don't throw it. However, we have a cold front that's going to push through our area that is going to make you realize you're in Stark Vegas and not in Tallahassee, Florida. That's because the high will be more of average, so it'll be really chilly for those baseball games as we host Columbia and Marist this weekend. Wednesday, we have the cloud cover around here in town. There's a lot of cloud cover that's kept the temperatures down for the most part, but the clouds will start to clear out later in the day for our Margarita Day over at Haven 12 Apartments. It's going to be a nice one. It's going to be the clouds are going to start to push out, and they'll continue to push out as we head into your Wednesday. However, on your Thursday, we do have some cloud cover moving into our area that might still keep the temperatures below our projected high for this time of year. However, our evening planner, 70 degrees in town with some nice cloud cover that will start to break up a little bit, and then the temperatures will drop a little bit into the 60s by 8 o'clock for a nice little movie screen if you're planning on taking your date out there. And by midnight, when everybody's probably studying in your apartment, the low will be 55 degrees at that time. And on Wednesday, we have the high of 61 here in town and 62 in the capital city. And as we look at through Thursday, the temperatures will start to increase. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock, we're going to be at 74 here in town and 76 in the capital city, as well as 76 in the Big Easy. But watch what happens on Friday. We have this cold front that's going to push through. Temperatures are going to start to increase again into the low to mid 70s to near 80, but then that cold front's going to push right through, and our old buddy high pressure from Canada is going to come down and really start to drop the temperatures back to average. For instance, 51 here in town and 48 up in the music city of Memphis, Tennessee. And for your Saturday night lows for baseball that evening, 38 here in town. It's going to feel so chilly, but it's going to be more of an average night for the baseball game tonight. 41 as well in the capital city. And heading into tomorrow, it is going to be really warm. It's going to be 78 degrees, but the winds are going to be northerly. That's the crazy part. It's going to be a northerly wind, so the temperatures are still going to be pretty warm despite the northerly wind, and that's because we're going to have more sunshine and more warm, moist air funneling in. And for our 7-day forecast, Friday, it's going to be 82 degrees, so a nice hot one for baseball on that day. But on Saturday and Sunday, the temperatures are going to be back at average for some more baseball.